Hello, Communications 200 class. Thank you for joining me today for my third speech. Today I'd like to talk to you about a topic that I care very deeply about, recycling. Recycling is crucial for us to know about in today's society. With mass production and a general consumer lack of knowledge about where items go once we're done using them, it's pretty common for us to be overly wasteful. It's important that we recycle, not just for ourselves, but for future generations. There are many reasons that recycling is important, one of them being saving energy. It requires a lot more energy to create new products than it does to recycle old products. Also, we reduce our impact on the environment. If we were to recycle 1 ton of newspaper, it would create 95% less air pollution than it would otherwise. We're also able to save limited resources. If we were to recycle 1 ton of steel, it saves about 2,500 pounds of ore, 1,000 pounds of coal, and 40 pounds of limestone. Another example would be if we recycled 1 ton of paper, we would save 17 trees and 7,000 gallons of water. Recycling also has the benefit of creating more jobs. It takes more people to recycle than it does to just use landfills. And in today's economy, we're always looking for new ways to create jobs. I don't know if you knew this, but 37% of methane in the air today comes from landfills, and methane is one of the major contributors to global warming. So by recycling, we're also able to help out with global warming. There are a couple of steps that I'd like to talk to you about that makes recycling sustainable. First step is you have to organize what you're recycling into the proper categories. Cloth goes with cloth, aluminum with aluminum, and glass goes with glass. If you're confused about this, there are a lot of websites on the internet which will give you a very clear guide on how to sort those products. The second step to keeping recycling sustainable is taking those recyclable products to the proper disposal place. Many cities have programs where they will come pick up your recyclables, where other cities you must drop them off. But if you think about the benefits that you're creating for the earth and your children, it's well worth it. And third, and definitely not least, you have to buy recycled products. By buying recycled products, you are supporting the recyclable industry, and producers will realize that people are buying recycled products and create more recycled products for us to buy. It's a self-sustaining circle. Now I'd like to throw a couple of figures at you that might be a little bit shocking in terms of how much we waste. We waste enough aluminum each year to rebuild our commercial airline fleet 4 times over every year. We waste enough paper to build a 12-foot wall from California to New York. And another thing is that glass never goes bad, but we make 41 billion glass bottles a year, and there's only 6.9 billion people on this earth. That means that the average person is breaking about 5 glasses every year. It's very important that we become familiar with recycling early, rather than too late, because if we wait too long to get on the recycling bandwagon, it might be too late and the ramifications might have already happened. It's also important for us to save those limited resources. There are resources which do renew, such as water and wind, but there are other resources such as oil and ore which do not renew. Once we use them, they're all gone, and our only way of getting more of those resources will be to leave this planet Earth. And eventually, if we keep living this unsustainable lifestyle, we'll be forced to leave Earth because we'll have used all of our resources. Anyway, I hope I've given you something to think about today. But just remember, recycling is important, not just for us, but for our children. Have a great day.